Hello there everyone and welcome back. I want to say we did pretty decently there in my Terran matches from my last episode, although in the practice matches I had between recordings there, it feels like my Zerg matchup is starting to get a little bit bad. Mainly, it seemed like I was not playing a lot of Zerg lately, and never mind the fact, I said plenty of times already how it seems like I can't really push out unless I'm planning on committing to a full-on aggression. That's going to be the tricky part, I think, with Zerg. Hell, I'm pretty certain I said that multiple times already. At least, on the plus side, I feel like I'm starting to get away with the first adept poking out and doing some harassment. It's just a question on how much damage is what should I be aiming for in terms of damage, or even just scouting in general. That's going to be a hard part. For aside for killing a couple of drones, I can't really do much else with the adept. It feels like anyway. Especially once those speedlings get on top of me, I'm pretty much immediately dead if I don't got the good positioning. Which ultimately, that's going to come down to a lot of practice and a lot of games in all seriousness to find those nuances. And with the latter being shaken up in like November 21st, that's going to be made even harder. But hopefully, I can at least start practicing some more on that, especially since I really want to try the Archon Warp Prism drop there to try and harass. I just feel like it's way too late if I go with the Stargate type of route I've been doing so far. But I'm going to make the attempt, at least that way it'll give me some practice for when I try the Immortal drop for the Protoss mirror match, so there is value there. It is go time, Protoss mirror match, as I kind of hinted, and good god, what the hell happened to the blue ship map? Did the map just get like half its size there, or is this another weird glitch? I could not tell you. It looks like the map shrunk, if I were to be so honest. It's kind of a little bit amusing. But I'm used to blue shift, I know what to expect to an extent. It's just a question if I'm going to get screwed over by adepts or not, since I think I got myself horribly punished by adepts in the last time I went up against Protoss, and I don't want to repeat that. Ideally, if it's at all possible. Now with this said, we're just going to do the usual opening there. I just got to remember my double gas, remember the workers, was it 4 workers instead of 6 on the double gas, and we are golden, here's hoping. Just still need to figure out the nuances of the... Okay, so really fast probe, that's an ill omen, but it's also moving away from me. That kind of scares me a bit, if I were to be so honest. That really scares me. I know I was planning on doing scouts earlier, but so far everything's normal. So far. Did I get the first hit in? I don't know what the first hit was. Okay, my probe won the fight, which is kind of astonishing, but with that sidetrack there and me freaking out, let's just not get my own probe killed. That's going to be really important here. Keep an eye on that and the second pylon. I almost forgot about that. I'm in a panic right now just because of the paranoia of a cannon rush. Which my opponent may be thinking the same thing considering the early probe, but better safe than sorry, I guess. I do not want a repeat of that, even if I have been sort of having a good record on the YouTube videos with that. It doesn't feel like it. There's nothing else to really see here, I don't think, until the Adepts build. Come on, give me the dang... Oh, that's why. I have 2 probes there when I don't mean to. Alright. Now get my pylon out. Gotta remember to get a second pylon at some point. Okay, I got a robo facility. Can I somehow scout that, though? Because he can easily cancel at any moment. Any moment there, so I need to watch for that. Now, in all seriousness, I'm tempted to get an expansion now, but this is the problem. I don't know if adepts are coming. That's the one thing that scares me there. And I see nothing just yet, so it could be defensive stalkers. Just gotta watch this ramp. As much as I kind of hate the idea. Oh, I gotta remember my pylon too. This is where adepts can very easily screw me over. Well, this is convenient. I should be just... Well, I could just kill his units. Okay, shield battery, so... That's a little bit awkward, but I get some units built. I didn't do quite the damage I needed to, but we're seeing a bit of everything. Oh, the facility was cancelled. This could very easily be Dark Templar, but with them cancelling, I could safely expand to a vague extent. But DTs is a problem. I gotta be mindful of that. I'm all sorts of messed up now, just because of this constant mind game going on.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Yeah, I think I overstayed my welcome some, and the fact that the gateways were not building is another concern of mine. And also, let's remember, I'm gonna need, well, cannons would be most ideal, but I want shield battery for potential push, since we don't really have to worry about warp prisms, thankfully. That's what it's looking like. I just need Observer to kind of spot for the DTs when they come by.
You have not enough minerals.
I like to say I could be pretty comfortable here, but I need... Let me get a second Observer. First one is just for assurance policy. And the second one's for the actual scouting, at least to know when the expansion comes out. So I like to think I'm in good shape here. Am I oversaturated? More than likely, but that can easily be rectified with this expansion here. Now I need my Twilight Council up, so I can get my Blink or whatever I need. Oh, what was that? That was the DT, I'm pretty certain. I want to believe that was DT, which would be amazing for me if that was the case. If only I had looked to confirm it. That's the only thing I regret, is not actually seeing firsthand. Because it could have just been Adept just warping in there without my knowing. Because Adepts could still screw me over with this little position here. They could just fly on in.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, that looks like more company.
You have not enough minerals.
Let's get ready for that. I have a shield battery. I have sentries at the ready. Actually, let me just have this. As much as... Oh.
I return to serve.
Alright. We got ourselves well situated. Yep, I just have to defend right now.
Not enough energy.
I just have to defend. Is the name of the game here. And level 1 attack's gonna be finished pretty soon. Since I see no expansion... Oh, expansion's coming up now. Can we kill some units there? Ideally, kill the Archon. That would be the best case situation.
Upgrade complete.
I only lost a cell for one of theirs. Maybe not as exciting as it could have been, but with my expansion up, I should do a very vicious timing attack.
Not enough energy.
Just kill this thing. If I can kill that, then basically my force fields are actually going to be pretty potent if I can deny the one Archon. Because the Archon can just immediately deny me. I just do a big, massive attack now, I think.
You have mineral field depleted.
So I have 3 gateways now. Let's try for 6. Maybe go full 8. I think, yeah, well, I'm going to need more workers here, mind you. But I'm still saturated here some, so maybe I don't. I just been doing a bad job saturating my base.
Enough minerals.
Alright, so I think that's what I do. Get a warp prism and instead just use stalkers. Warp nothing but stalkers and then go straight for the killing blow. Especially since +2 weapons is going to finish. That should be my focus there.
You have not enough minerals.
And yeah, from here on out I think it's only stalkers. I should seriously have gotten some High Templar. At least for Archons. That's a little bit late. And I have a lot of gas as a result of that too. But I'm in good shape, I'm ready to kill him. I just need to be ready for any counterattacks from Dark DTs of all things. That's the one thing I'm afraid of. So, you're back there. It remains to be seen if that was DTs, mind you, that was attacking me, but we're all pretty much set. Just gotta reinforce and go in for the killing blow. And this is the perfect time I need for dang Archons.
Upgrade complete.
Because they're going to help with dealing with the sentries. Level 2 just finished. I couldn't ask for a much better attack. It's just a matter of controlling this properly. Alright, let's do this. This should be quick and painful. Since the Archons, yeah, this is already over. I wish I could comment on what I did right, but I feel like it was more my opponent, kind of like jumping around with tech. My opponent, I think, deliberately tried to make me think they were going robotics tech and then switched over to the DTs. I should have gone with the replay again, mind you, but I'm pretty certain that was a DT there. My opponent tried to jump in there. There should be a way to confirm it with the Dark Shrine here. Yep, it was DTs. It's a good thing I caught the Twilight Council. That aggressive play and deliberately keep an eye out for the Adepts coming into my main. That could have killed me if my opponent decided to get aggressive with those two Adepts we encountered early on. Thankfully though, my Stalker push paid off nicely, or Stalker poke. It wasn't really much of a push, was it? I was denied just because of a single shield battery, so I could have planned it out a little bit better. But a win's a win, and it was a pretty damn salt win. I just wish I could brag it was my doing, as opposed to my opponent's, well, I don't know what to think anymore. Let's just go to the next match. Alright, we're facing off against Zerg, and I really hate the passive role I had play more often than not with my matchup here against Zerg. I want to get aggressive. I like getting aggressive. The main reason, of course, is you kind of dictate the flow of the match if you're doing it properly. It can go horribly wrong still, mind you, especially in the case of Zerg, which almost all their units are vastly more mobile than mine. So that can easily snowball out of control there, or at least you lose that momentum almost instantly if you get caught off guard just because of how quickly it can build units. But I want to practice. If nothing else, I would love to practice with the dang Archon drops. I just fear I have to kind of forfeit my Stargate play if I want that to truly work. Since it feels like it's a timing thing, which is why I never never feel comfortable doing it beforehand in all my other matches, let alone having Archons to begin with. I'm going to experiment with it and at least try build towards that while still going with the Stargate type opening, mind you. So at least I could get a feel for the timing, how I can cut back on units or whatever I can cut back on. So that was put down the usual timing, so that looks like hatch first. All looks good so far. And gas first. Everything's as it probably should be. I could probably attack the workers. It's not a stupid idea to try and get more micromanagement out there, but that's something very minute that I'll have to basically at the end, once I figure out all the other mechanics, to probably experiment with getting the most out of my dang workers, especially my scouting worker. I'm just content with it being alive right now. One thing at a time, let's keep it simple. For now, it's just going to be... Nope. That dang it. Supply blocked. I was talking too much. Leave it to my commentary to screw me over yet again, huh? So I'm assuming that's, what, 4 lings maybe? Let's see if I can go hide, and then poke scout later. So long as it doesn't interrupt my adept time, this is going to be pretty damn important. Oh, and I want to go scout around there. I'm just going to get spotted again. Huh, no lings yet. Alright. Here they come. If anything, I just want to see if speed's building. I think that's the most important thing there. I'm probably not going to get it. Nope, it just died immediately.
Glory to the Daylong.
Alright. Maybe it's always perilous trying to wait till the last moment, so maybe a little needless to get the pile in more often than not, but
Ire shall be
Better safe than sorry, especially when I get free lane kills in the process.
The Templar, march. We are of one mind.
Oh, and he got speed too. This is gonna get really annoying now. That was bad timing for speed, goddammit.
The firstborn shall persevere.
But it's gonna keep moving around there. I can at least get these adepts out to kill it.
Najakar Mina.
Base is under attack.
Yes, where shall we march?
No, I want you to go scout. I want you to go harass maybe a bit.
Pork. Ire shall be reclaimed.
I was hoping to kind of just kill a worker before I finish, but
We serve with
okay, we see the lair. Not as much damage as it could have been. And everything's a little bit late now, it feels like, so I don't think this is a very promising start, especially with my pylon blocking. Yeah, everything's going badly here at the moment. I am kind of set for now, but I'm just trying to get used to all this new stuff, I guess. Which is what exactly, I couldn't tell you. Let's at least make progress towards our dang Archon drop. Probably not going to do damage to Nisu, but we know the layer is being built. We saw the speed complete. It was bad time for speed, mind you. But we'll deal with you in a moment.
where shall we march?
And dang it, I don't want you in with my other units, damn it. There, thank you.
Ire.
Now, what was my train of thought? Just live and get the build order going. Oh, it unfortunately saw the Twilight Council and probably saw everything else, so not much I could do in that regard. Now, Oracle, get on going. Doing a bad job here, dang it. This is a far cry from what my Protoss match was like, and it's probably due to lack of experience and lack of confidence, if I were to be so honest. That may be what I'm most vulnerable to, is lack of confidence right now. Now, let's get our Templar going. At least get the option for the Archons. And, dang it.
Our fates are one.
Teleport successful.
There. We killed those. My probe, you are not building Templar Archive like I want, dang it. Oh yeah, and I have Phoenix, or I have hallucinations. That's something I kind of neglected too, didn't I? I have a lot of resources, so let's deal with the overlords. Any overlords that might be around. So roaches, banelings, so everything's as it should be for now.
Harmonized. Extrapolating strengths.
Ah, dang it! I didn't notice the dang spore cannon until it was too late there. I'm doing a bad job getting my war prism all built either, because I don't have the gateways. That needs to be deliberate. So much for that idea. The expansion's built, I can easily get my economy back down really quickly. But again, this is the downtime I'm talking about. It's a lot of scary and not a lot else. Oh well, if I could start killing these creep tumors, that'd be a good start. Yeah, now it feels like it's too late. I feel like I need the Immortals out if I'm gonna do the damage I wish. So, I guess that's on hold for now. It's been a while since I even watched like any Starcraft replays, to be perfectly honest, so killed some creep tumors. It's not much for show, but do I get them out? Yeah, they're safe. A little bit of damage, but they're safe. And I'm still not getting my Templar out like I need for the dang banelings. That's kind of really important at this point, and I don't have Storm Eater.
Base is under attack.
Are we set now? I think we're set, sort of. I just gotta be ready for the big attack that's about to come and me be ill-prepared.
Warp field online.
And you got incredible speed on this thing, wow. Good god, the speed on that cursed thing. Let me get some more Templar. Archons are going to be pretty damn important. And again, I don't know what to do here. If I push out, well, I think just denying the creep tumors was a good start if I were to be so honest.
Where do our enemies
So I think I'm okay with that. And banelings are coming out, but I have no storm. This is a bit of a problem.
I will highlight for hire. Olak Natai.
Just stall for time, that's the name of the game here.
We are the light.
And ideally,
We
watch.
complete.
Was that enough? It looked like it was enough, thank God. It probably cost me a lot more than I like, though. But everyone's in panic mode. We lost a few workers, but... And we got lings coming into the main. Alright, we can deal with this. Just gotta manage this well enough. That was very costly for them, and I lost almost no workers. Now the problem is getting the counterattack, which is where the dang warp prism is so damn handy. Now this is probably a mistake of destroying my own rocks, but it gives me like a means to just straight up kill this creep tumor wave. Now let's get some cans for good measure here. Kill the creep tumor wave, push it back some more, and see if I can get some damage in, because apparently I'm missing out on Templar. Yeah, I have no Templar at all there because I turned them all into Archons.
We shall stand.
Now, where did I put... There's my prism. I'm gonna need that, as well as a couple of storms. But that's should be already taken... Should already be said. Now, get ready for potential carriers in a moment. And I'm tunnel fishing a bit. I didn't even bother looking at my map. But thankfully... Oh, he has no anti-air. That's what's going on. So I can punish the observers really well. Not perfectly, but well. Now, where's my...
My charge. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
That was not what I wanted, and I'm falling apart now, dang it. Yep, everything died, dang it. I need those cells earlier. I just fell apart there and panicked and lost control, because that really comes down to the reinforcements. Because if I didn't commit to that engagement, I argue it would be in amazing shape. More storms would have been good, but the storms were not hitting either because the Templar were not in reach. Is there a way I can get out and defend the Zerg? Probably not. That force is pretty much dead. No, there's not much I could do here. I could just run, hopefully use the cans for some defense. Yeah, this is over, alas. It had so much promise up to that point. There was a lot right there. Part of it was me getting overwhelmed with myself. Again. Alright, I got interrupted there for a moment, but what was my train of thought again? Yeah, I was in good shape, it felt like before. The force fields denied or delayed just long enough to get my storm up. It was just, I didn't have the cells to kind of beat a buffer, and my storm, my Templar didn't really do anything when you think about it. I tried to storm the Hydras, when in all seriousness I should have tried to storm the Roaches. Which sounds really odd, because the Roaches have double the health almost of the Hydras, so If I can get the storms on the Hydras, then that's pretty good, but I need to reach them is the thing. So that may have been my big mistake, never mind not having Archons to help complement the Zealots with the splash damage and the high burst damage that they contribute to. So I made some serious mistakes there, but it ultimately was not terrible, aside from getting overwhelmed, I want to argue.